Okay, welcome back everyone, and thanks for watching our channel.
Dobrodošli svi na naš kanal opet.
All right, so today, well actually tomorrow, but we're going to start it today.
Yes.
We are going to make some pulled pork for you.
Yes.
For some awesome sandwiches.
And for me.
And for you, okay. And for me too, I guess. Yeah, why not?
Absolutely. Danas spremamo kidanu prasetinu, iskidanu prasetinu, tako bi bukvalno prevod bio. So,
Exactly.
Ali ovo ćemo pokazati kako se to radi.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. So basically, these are all the ingredients that you're going to need. It's not that much.
No.
The reason we have two different barbecue sauces here is this is a sugar-free barbecue sauce. So for you keto guys out there, this is going to be the barbecue sauce that you're going to want to use.
Yes.
No sugar, so very low carbs. This one is the kids' favorite, Sweet Baby Ray's. So they're going to be using this for their pulled pork, yes. But we don't need this right now. This is going to be for tomorrow when we're actually ready to eat.
So ovo su svi sastojci koji nam trebaju. Ovo je barbecue sos, ja verujem da ga imaju u Srbiji sada. Ovaj je kiro prijateljski, bez šećera, tako da za ljude koji su na dijeti. A ovo je običan barbecue sos sladak, kako naša deca vole da jedu.
Awesome. So we're going to move these guys out of the way. We don't need them right now. Can I have the apple juice, please?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this guy is going to come along, about halfway through the smoking process, okay? So again, I just wanted to show you, you're going to use 2 cups of apple juice.
Okay, so ovo će isto trebati negde na polovini pečenja ili dimljena mesa, to je običan sok od jabuke. Ovaj ima naravno šećera, tako da ako ste na keto dijeti nađete neki koji nema šećera, običan sok od jabuke, ne treba nam sad, ali na pola pečenja.
All right, thank you for that. We'll move that off to the side. Now for the 2 ingredients that we're going to use for the marinade. That's it. We are going to use Dijon mustard. And if you had a chance,
yes.
if you had a chance to watch our tenderloin, smoked pork tenderloin video, you'll know this is my go-to guy, yes. Also with the ribs as well. But great marinade. And then we're just going to rub this on. And then once we rub that on, we're going to sprinkle this all over. This is a Weber dry rub. We're going to sprinkle it all over the meat. And then we're going to cover it and put it in the fridge overnight.
Ok, Jovan ima 2 sastojka. To ništa nije jednostavnije, a ukusno je, oh my god. So, šta Jovan ima ovde je njegov Dijon mustard, Dijon senf, koji je malo ljući nego običan senf, ali to je njegov omiljeni sastojak da koristi za meso. Yes. I imamo kao mešavina začina koji ima smeđi šećer, koji da taj dimljeni miris mesu, ali lepo ga začini. Isto oba su naravno keto prijateljski.
Absolutely. And then, of course, the star of the show.
Yes.
If you would please, thank you. This is the star of the show. This is a pork shoulder.
Okay. So ovdje Jovan ima prilike oko 5 kg, tako je bilo 10 funti mesa, oko 5 kg. Ovdje gore sve lepo skinuo kožicu i višak masnoće što je bilo, a Dova je ostavio kožu i pošto ova marinada se sprema dan pre i onda sutra stavljate na roštilj, on će sve to lepo da namaže i sutra ćemo pokazati kako stavlja meso na roštilj sa kožom dole, zato što zadržao je tu kožu da bi zaštitila meso, tako bi to u stvari bilo u prevodu, zato što da svu tu masnoću i odozvo će lepo da se ukrcka.
I ako mogu u srpski, molim te,
kako da ne?
Zato što ovo neće da se okreće, nego ovo ide pravo na taj, yes. Kako se zove to gvozdeno?
Na tu rešetku.
Rešetku,
yes.
Tako.
Zato što taj roštilj koji mi koristimo, ta vatra i sve to cirkuliše iznutra i pokriva cijelo meso, so ne mora da se okreće.
Awesome. Would you do the honor since I have gloves? We're going to start with the mustard. Okay. And the reason we're going to start with the mustard, if you could just give me some lines here of mustard, please. The reason we start with lines of mustard, once we rub that all the way through, that rub that we're going to sprinkle over and pat down is going to stick better, okay? Now, once we get all that on, okay, that's good for now, baby, then I'm going to turn it over.
Okay.
So once we get all of the mustard and the dry rub on, the seasoning itself.
Ready?
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, even do this side, guys, because it's just, you know, it's just going to keep the flavor rolling.
Što Jovan stavlja prvo senf je, kad stavite suvi začin na meso, ona neće toliko dobro da ostane kao kad imate senf to upije sve unutra i zadržava sve te začine, sve te lepe stvari unutra.
Does this Dijon mustard just smell awesome?
Oh my God, it does.
Yes, it does.
So
give it a good coat and we'll pat it down. Oh, man. So, guys, when it marinades like this overnight, that's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. When it marinades like this overnight, you can actually just go ahead and put it on the smoker if you prefer dry rub, and then you get more of that meat taste. It's still going to be very tender. It's still going to smoke fantastic. It's going to just tear apart, and you're going to love it. Okay, so about halfway through, I am going to come in with apple juice. You don't have to, but I prefer to because it's going to make it a little juicier. We're good with that. Thank you very much.
Okay,
yes.
You're welcome.
And, you know, the thing about the apple juice is a lot of times you'll watch videos where they're actually injecting the meat. That's great, and we've done it that way, and it is fantastic. However, it takes away from the taste of the meat, in my opinion. So what I like to do is I'll let it marinate like this dry rub overnight. I'll put it on the grill first with just the dry rub on it, on top of the mustard. And then once it reaches the internal temperature of 165 degrees, and I'll get to that in the next segment of the video, that's when you're going to go ahead and go to the next step. I'll show you that, and that's when I add the apple juice.
I ja ću sve ovo da probam sada prevedem. So, Jovan je sve to lepo stavio, senf i ovaj suvi začin, lepo utapkao, nije utaljio, nego lepo utapkao. Neki ljudi vole da ubrizgaju sok od jabuke, evo malo ovdje, sok od jabuke da ubrizgaju meso. Jovan misli da to odvlači ukus, ne da misli da stvarno odvlači ukus meso, because mi smo jeli njegovo meso ranije, mi kako on sprema. Tako da Jovan će da vam pokaže sutra kad meso se naroštiljuje na 3-4 sata i posle toga on skine i stavi sok od jabuke. Ja nisam stvarno za meso, ne razumijem se mnogo, ali pokazat ću vam sutra u videu.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, thanks for joining. And the next shot, we're going to be outside by the grill, getting ready to put this bad boy on there. So we'll see you soon.
Yeah. So, ovo će da ostane preko noći. Sljedeći deo videa će biti kako vam pokazuje kako da stavite na roštilj i kako da se završi meso.
All right.
Vidimo se sutra.
Can't wait.
All right. Now we are going to get our grill going at 225 degrees, and we're almost there. And as soon as we get to 225, we're going to go ahead and get our pork shoulder, skin side down, and we're going to smoke it at this temperature until the internal temperature of the meat reaches 165 degrees. That is very, very critical in our meat being tender and juicy. Okay, it looks like our meat is about 165 degrees internal temperature. Yes, it is. Now we can move to the next step. At this stage, we want to take the pork shoulder off of the grill, and mind you, it is going to be hot. So I'm wearing some cool oven mitts here to protect my hands. And man, does it look good. Look at that smoke on the outside. Oh goodness. We're going to go ahead and put it inside of a foil tray. And I've put 2 pieces of aluminum foil in there as well, sheets I should say. We're going to pour our 2 cups of apple juice in, and then we're going to seal it real tight, okay? That's why I have 2 sheets of foil, and then I even have a 3rd sheet that I'm gonna wrap nice and tight over the top as well. Now, my pork shoulder is 10 pounds. You want to continue to smoke the pork shoulder for 1 pound per every half hour. So I'm probably gonna have to leave it on the grill for another 5 hours. And also at this time, I'm going to raise the temperature from 225 degrees on my grill / smoker up to 275 degrees. I'm going to come back out in about 1.5 to 2 hours to check the internal temperature, just to make sure that everything is going well. Our optimum internal temperature is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So just a little bit less than 100 degrees Celsius, guys. All right, we'll be back.
Okay, so we're back inside and we're ready to go. So our pork shoulder has been cooking a total of around 9 hours, okay? It's a 10 pounder, so you have to give yourself about, it's a half an hour for each pound after the smoke. So the first 4 hours, we were smoking it to get it to 165 interior temperature. Then we put the apple juice in and covered it with foil. And then from that point, it's a half hour for each pound. So another 5 hours on the grill from that point to get it to about 204 degrees. So we're ready to go. Let's take a look at what we've made. Okay, so guys, we're double gloving it. Okay, this guy's pretty hot. Well, I was gonna cut the bone out, but this pretty much just fell off. So yeah, I mean, you can see where we're at with this. You know, this meat is just falling apart, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna upright it like this, and then I'm gonna come in with a couple of forks, and then you're gonna shred it, okay? So pretty easy, because by this time, all the meat is, as you can see, real nice and tender, just breaking apart, okay? And then here's your skin. So you're gonna go ahead and just pull that out, and then just let all the meat just kind of like drip out as you pull it apart with the 2 forks. And then you can shred it that way. And then when you get it shredded in here, you're gonna mix in the barbecue sauce. Over here is the keto sauce. So we're gonna take half of it over here, half of it over here, get it all mixed. And when it's ready for the sandwiches, we'll be back. You're ripping it apart with forks. Now the difference between the way I smoke the pork and what some suggest to do when they inject it with the apple juice, now you can see the meat is still tender, it's still juicy, and it still falls apart, but yet it still tastes like pork. It's got that pork taste. So the inside is not saturated, but yet it's still juicy. And then when you add the barbecue sauce, it's not, you know, there's not too much liquid in there. I mean, you're still getting the gist of the pork. So please, guys, follow my recipe so you can have your pork, your pulled pork on your sandwiches like this. Okay, here they are. So this is the Sweet Baby Ray's, and we have some provolone cheese on a brioche bun. So I definitely cannot eat that. I'm on the keto diet. So as well as the Bob Evans extra butter creamy mashed potatoes. So this half of the plate is going to be my son's. This, on the other hand, is my pulled pork sandwich. So I've got the jack cheese. We have the keto 0 carb bread, and my wife just makes the best creamy coleslaw on the planet, and it's awesome. Very low carb, and so that's going to be my sandwich.